All right, guys, extremity training today, arms and legs. Even got a brand new pair of wrist straps I get to work with today. Ramadan is over and we're getting back to the basics. So still trying to roll on 20s, so arms is going to be trained with every training day. Today is going to be arms and legs. Today is going to be pretty low volume arms, especially since I have push tomorrow. Starting off with tricep press downs. Volume may be on the higher end for biceps, and then we'll go from there. So let's get going.
Okay, so let's dive into training arms with legs. I'm not the first to do this. Numerous bodybuilders have done this, but to my recollection, Jordan Peters over there in the UK is kind of the main one that preaches, hey, if you want to increase your arm size, just do it before legs. And if you do legs multiple times a week, that's going to give you more arm work in addition to having them hit with other movements. I am a fan of an actual arm day is something I strive to do, but I haven't been really able to do it. Like this week, I'll be able to do it, but it'll be at night because I'll be
2 sets here,
fasting
and then we're
on
good. Let's get a
tomorrow
field
and
set
Saturday.
first.
So when I'm picking movements, I have my pretty decent selection of things. I have my press downs to warm my elbows and triceps up. Then I go into some type of dips, which is another mid-range movement, right? Since we're into this partial lengthen debacle that's been taking over spaces, this is another mid-range movement. And sometimes I'll do a stretching movement, but just generally not today, since the main thing I want to do is legs. So with that, I'm not doing anything that's going to cause a lot of eccentric damage. Again, press downs and tricep dips seem to be those two sweet exercises that will help me accomplish a lot for triceps, given that I am training legs on this same day. Now, moving on to biceps is basically a bit of the same. I'm using two mid-range movements in barbell curls and in machine curls. And really, I'm just trying to pump them up with blood and also trying to handle a little bit of heavier weight. I don't do easy curl bar curls too often. So I just had a chance to go for broke a little bit, and I was able to go up to 125 pounds, which if you've seen my curl video for 135 pounds with an Olympic bar, you'll notice that this is much cleaner, probably because the weights are closer to my body. But in any event, use both bars to build some really big arms is something that I like to do. And, I had to channel my inner Dorian, and I got motivated to do these by watching Felix Norman, a pro bodybuilder out of here in Minnesota, do those. And I'm just like, oh, okay, I can add these back in and have some fun with them. But 125 pounds seemed to be my sweet spot for today.
Back offsets are important because it allows you to use the same movement to get a little bit more blood up in there. So 2 main sets, back offset. Then we hit 3 sets over on the machine curl. And we move on to legs.
And here with machine curls, I'm just trying to get the volume up a little bit more than I normally would. I trained chest, shoulders, and triceps, and biceps again the day after this session. So the bicep volume was going to be a little bit more, but they were pretty much toast after those heavy curls. So just something to put a little bit more blood in there, help them recover a bit, and then go on to the next exercise. But if you're going to do this, then I wouldn't necessarily include a lot of tricep work if you're training chest the day after, like I did. But arms before legs is kind of a hidden hack that I wish more people would do. It's really good, and if you do them before legs, you'll have a fresh set of eyes and be ready to go.
All right, arms done. Now we're going to superset leg curls with leg extension. Do as many rounds as it takes to get the legs warmed up. Not much to it. Start out double digits and slowly descend. So hopefully I don't cramp up because I feel like I'm a little dehydrated. All right, just one set here. I'm not going to bore you with all the warm-up sets, but I'm just looking at one good work set here, no back-off sets. The goal is a 5-second eccentric for each rep. That is because I'm just really wrecked right now and I don't want to go heavy and risk injury. And then on top of that, I just have to find different ways to stimulate muscle growth because overload from a weight perspective, it can only go so far when you age up. I found myself at my strongest around about my mid-30s, early 40s. But now that I'm firmly in the grasp of middle age, I'm having to attack things with a little bit more methodical precision. So with that being said, that's where the eccentrics come in. Oh, shit. I'm going home. Shit.